Howdy, y'all. Mach 1 Fireman here, and welcome back to the Brothers Play Attack of the B Team, along with my younger brother Lance the Giant.
Hi,
Hi.
everybody.
And older brother
Hello,
Ace
Joaquin.
Morologist.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. How are you?
I took an arrow to the knee, but I am okay.
Wow. Just
Both of you did this. Oh,
just when you think the meme is dead.
Slime! Ow.
Yikes.
All right. Today we have a very special episode.
Ooh.
It's going to be hosted by Ace Morologist. So,
Ah,
yay. What have you got going on for us today, Mr. Morologist?
I have a walkthrough of the basics of qCraft.
qCraft.
One of the many mods in this mod pack.
Yes.
Yes. But it's pretty complicated. Well, it's simple, but it's complicated at the same time.
How complicated
Which
could
is-
it be? Like cubes? I don't.
Yeah, qCraft, I mean, it's
Ooh,
the whole
letter
freaking thing is
Q.
cubes.
Q stands for quantum.
Oh, quantum.
Craft.
So
Like
short for quantum.
Yes, as short as it can possibly be, yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Being only one letter long.
One letter of the word. I got you. Okay.
This
So
is what I'm dealing with.
qCraft.
Quantum mechanics to these two. All right.
Oh, quantum mechanics. Oh, okay. I got you
Yes,
now.
the mod simulates certain properties of quantum mechanics in Minecraft, in the Minecraft milieu, if you will.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Well, okay. Yeah, sure. All right, cool. Yeah, woo.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So what we need to do?
Yes. We need to change into bats or other flying stuff because I set up the walkthrough up in the clouds.
All right.
Oh,
I need to remember how to do that. Yes, here it is.
you said that is
Ready.
not a bat.
Great googly moogly.
He said other flying thing.
You are in my. I am looking in your nose. Oh, I'm inside your body now.
All I see is white and gray lines.
Get
What is
gasted.
happening? Ow!
Get gasted.
Let me
Ow.
out! Remember the awesome pick you made for me? How
Yeah.
much do you want it to be part of your innards?
All right.
Christmas.
Fine.
Yes, so we need to go straight up. I need to see if I can take off. Nope. I'm real good at flying, by the way. Padoo.
1, 2.
There we
Hey.
go.
All right. So.
All right, so we are going to go straight up.
Which
If you have any objections to learning about heady mathematical concepts, now is your time to beg off. Well, not you, because you have the camera, and not me, 'cause I understand it. So I guess Lance, if you want out, now's your chance.
I'll just listen. see if I can pick it up a little later on. If I have any questions, just from what I can hear, I will let you know.
Uh-huh. All right, shall we away?
we shall.
Let's shall.
Let's shall.
Brain wuss.
Right?
Really?
It's the
Hi, you
hat.
can't hear us. You're too far away. All right.
Where'd you go?
I'm
Where'd you
right
go?
above you. I just went
There you
straight
go.
up.
Okay.
I haven't adjusted yet.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hey.
Yes, our little lecture begins behind you.
Huh?
So if you'll just follow
Ah,
me.
okay. All right.
All right. The qCraft mod begins very simply at the block level. You'll find quantum ore in the walls all over the place. Because it's Attack of the B Team, they'll be all over the place.
Everywhere. It's ores
Yes.
everywhere. Right?
When
Okay.
you break them up with pretty much any kind of pick, I think I've broken them with stone. I'm not sure though. I don't remember at this point. It drops quantum dust, just like redstone drops dust. You get 2 to 4, and that's your basic crafting element for qCraft.
Right.
All right.
And the a fortune pick also works on these, right?
It should.
Okay.
Frankly, that's what I assume has been going on because there is a let's scientifically say buttload.
No, a
Down there.
metric buttload.
A metric, but because it's science after all.
Right. Right.
All right, so this is the stuff that you do with quantum dust. You create the quantum essences. That's these guys on the top. And each of these essences imparts a property of quantum mechanics to the blocks that you use them with. Solid explanation so far. What you do is you take your quantum dust. If you want to create an essence, you put it in one of these 3 recipes. One you need a crafting table for. That's what these item frames represent, by the way.
Okay, so this is like in a crafting bench.
Right.
Okay.
And I'll go over what these essences do. For now, all you need to know is there's an essence of observation. That's the most basic thing that imparts quantum properties. There's an essence of, yes, the blinking eye. There's an essence of superposition, which is the weird-looking beating heart that kind of makes me nauseous, I have to admit. Or nauseates me. It is nauseous. Look that one up, kids. And the third one is the essence of entanglement, which I think is neat, but is kind of tricky to work with.
Okay.
All right. And to make this one, you need more than just quantum dust. As you see in the corners, you also need the essence of superposition.
Which is that one?
Which is, yes, the one to my right.
Okay.
Okay, those are the basics. The basic materials that you use to do the stuff that is the actual basics. And one other thing, if you come over here, you'll see these 2 sets of goggles. These are extremely helpful when you're working with quantum materials. And they're just either quantum dust and 2 panes of glass, or, come to this side, essence of observation and 2 panes of glass.
Okay.
Now this one over here, the green one, I believe I gave you a set of those if you want to stick them on for a second.
Oh.
Yep, that weird green filter you see, that is going to show you any blocks that you've placed that have quantum properties.
Okay.
And I'll point out when we get over to some. I'll have you put the green ones back on. These ones over here, the purple ones, are anti-observation goggles.
All right.
The short explanation for what those do is they make you not count as an observer when you're around blocks with quantum properties.
Oh, God.
And they are a little less hard on the eyes than the green ones.
Less hard? Tell you what, I'm gonna... Aha! There we go. All right.
Well done, I assume.
Yes.
Since I can't see what you're seeing.
Yes. Things are no longer pink. Or green. Pink.
Fair enough.
But I don't have a HUD anymore. So...
I see. Well, you won't need to do anything.
Oh, okay.
As long as you got those anti-observation goggles on.
I do.
That's gonna make what I have to do actually work.
All right.
Now, the big idea in qCraft and quantum mechanics is observation defines reality. Okay?
All right.
There are certain quantum particles that are not what they are unless they're being observed. And that's what qCraft simulates. Now, if you'll come with me, I'll give what I hope is a better explanation of that.
Okay. Whoop. I guess we'll go to these.
Yeah, right up here. This is the first main quantum property. It's called the essence, or it's called observational dependence, which you grant with the essence of observation. That's the blinking eye thing that you created in the crafting table.
Right.
Observer dependence in the Minecraft context states that the block is in a quantum state until it's observed by anyone on the server in this case, and observation is what determines what the block is. Now it's getting a little dark. The rest of my explanation is all visual.
Okay.
So let's take a quick for you guys, break, and then I'll show you what the heck I just told you.
Please make more sense.
Right brain folks will get what I'm saying next better than the left brain folks who already picked it up.
Right. Right. All right, we'll be right back.
Yep. Okay.
What the hell did you just say, by the way?
Okay. When you create a block with quantum properties,
Yes.
if you are not observing it, if, say, this sign, which I may or may not be in front of right now because I'm not looking, had quantum properties, I would not be observing it because it's completely out of my field of vision.
Okay.
Okay?
You're not looking at it, so you're not observing it.
Right. That's in the Minecraft context, that's the only way to observe a quantum property block is by physically putting it in your field of view.
Okay.
When you're not observing it, or in your case, since you're wearing the goggles, you don't count as an observer.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they are the anti-observation goggles.
Right. You
These
got
guys.
it. Yes.
That
When
makes
you're
everything
not
pink.
observing it, yes, it's in a quantum state, which means based on the recipe you used to create it, it could be any number of the blocks you use to create it. That's going to make more sense in a minute, I promise. It doesn't
keep saying
become a real block until you observe it. Okay?
Okay.
It exists, and you can still see it with the green goggles, but it's not a real block until you observe it.
Okay.
Now, let's demonstrate that property.
Yes, please.
Yes. First, this is your crafting recipe
All
right
right.
here for your observer-dependent block,
All right.
which grants the quantum principle or grant quantum property. That's a lot of weird consonants together. Of observer dependence. That's the thing I just described on the signs down there.
Right.
The blinking eye is the essence of observation.
Okay.
This is your crafting table. Now, what I've created is a block that when you see it from one of its 6 faces, it becomes one of these 6 different blocks.
Okay.
Okay?
What do you mean by faces?
Okay, it's a cube when you put it down in the world.
Yep.
It has 6 faces.
Sides.
Yes, it has 6 sides.
Okay.
North, south, east, west, top, and bottom.
Right.
All right? Those directions, those sides correspond to the 6 filled spaces on your crafting table. Okay, this side, this, I'm not sure if I'm in front of it. This empty one here
Yep.
is not used.
Okay. Top right.
Ever. Right. Bottom right, also never used in a quantum recipe.
All right.
Center is always your quantum essence, whatever kind of essence you're using.
Right.
Top middle is always the north face.
So the red one in this case.
Yes, if you're looking at it, this particular block from the north, it'll turn into a block of red wool.
Okay.
If you look at it from the south, you're going to see yellow wool because the bottom center is the south face.
Okay.
East face, right center. West face, left center.
Okay.
Left corner on the top is the top of the block. This is the bottom of the block.
All right.
When you're not observing, like I'm not doing right now to the diagram, when you're not observing the block created with that recipe, it's in a quantum state. It could be any one of those blocks. Now, whichever direction you first observe it from, it takes on the reality of the block I've set up in this little recipe here. Okay, I've set up an exploded diagram above us. We're going to be approaching it from the south side,
Okay. Which is
which
the
in this
bottom.
case is going to be yellow.
Okay.
Okay.
So
bear
what you're
that
telling
in
me
mind.
is there's a bunch of yellow blocks up there.
Let's assume that's the basics. Yes. Fly up here with me to this cloud.
All right. And there's a bunch of yellow blocks. Gotcha.
Yes. Okay. This is an exploded diagram. Tech writers, engineers know what that means. They probably are cringing just a little bit, but that's what this is. These blocks, starting with this yellow one I'm bumping into here, this is just straight up yellow wool. That doesn't have any quantum properties whatsoever.
Okay. Just a regular old piece of yellow wool.
Yep.
Gotcha.
The purple one you see up there, the green one, the blue one, the orange one, and the red one you may or may not be able to see from your position. Those are all straight up regular wool blocks.
And that represents what you would put in the crafting bench.
Yes, we're on the south side right now,
Okay.
and yellow is down in the middle, and that's the south block.
Okay.
Those blocks in the middle that all the little oxygen collector pipes are pointing at,
These.
those are all observer-dependent blocks. Those all have quantum properties.
All right.
The property of observer dependence.
Okay.
Now, you don't count as an observer because you got the goggles on.
Correct.
So it's only a matter of which direction I'm observing those blocks from. Okay?
Okay.
I'm looking at them from the south, so they're all yellow wool, just like this one here, to demonstrate.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to move over to the... Where's the sun? I'm going to move over to the east side. But first, I'm going to keep observing the blocks. Okay? You see, they don't change. They stay yellow, even though I'm looking at them from a different face. That's
Okay.
because I haven't given them the option to go into a quantum state.
Because you're still looking at them.
Correct. I'm still observing them, so they're still real. Because That's the way they became real when I observed them the first time. Now, this is going to make it all clear. I'm going to turn away, and I'm no longer observing it.
Not looking at him anymore.
Correct. You don't count as an observer, so it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Right.
And when I turn back, I'm going to be observing them from the east side, which according to the recipe should make them become orange.
And bam!
Kabam!
Awesome.
Yep, now I'm still observing, I'm no longer observing. They're in a quantum state. They could be anything. I look at them from the north. Wham.
Awesome.
Yep. The funny thing about these blocks is that if you can get in a position where you can observe more than one face at a time, you can change them into different colors, all grouped up together. Let's see if I can do it here. Nope. Probably should have gone to a completely different side before I did that. All right. Whoa, leggy. Wagga. Come to me, words. Yeah, magic blocks. Nope. One more time. I think I wasn't getting them completely out of my field of view. And back. Nope. And again. Hoya. Nevertheless, the science is sound. Ha ha!
Okay. I'll quit screwing with you. I'll put the
I thought that was
glasses back
probably you,
on. Okay, now do it.
but I didn't want to say anything. How dare you?
Okay. So,
On one hand, that was annoying. On the other hand, you clearly understand the concept of how the goggles work.
yes.
Ha ha! Wow.
Awesome. So whatever direction you look at them from is the color, or is the block they're going to look like.
Not just look like. That is the block they will become.
They
If I were
become.
to go if I were to go to this section right now, these observer-dependent blocks,
Uh-huh.
if I were to break this one that I just changed, this purple one here,
Okay.
break it with, my fist or whatever, it would drop a purple wool block. It would be a purple wool block, and it would not have any quantum properties anymore because you'd be knocking the quantum dust off of it.
Do you get the dust back?
You do not. That is gone once you've put it into a block. I mean, it's in the block, but if you break that block, you're never getting that back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, quantum properties they're not aesthetic. They define the reality of the block in question.
So it doesn't just look like the block. It actually becomes the block.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, indeed.
So,
Ah! Blew you up.
sorry. Oh, good. I'm all right. So can you turn these into ores?
Pretty much any basic, well,
Like a
can't turn them into stuff, but you can use pretty much any basic Minecraft block to in your recipe. So I could put stone in the. Well, let's go back to the crafting table for a second. Where did I put the crafting table diagram?
right.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. With me?
Yep.
All right, where this yellow block is. Had I put smooth stone there,
Uh-huh.
when we went up and I first saw it from the south side, that entire plus sign in the middle would all be smooth stone.
Okay.
And if you broke it with a pickaxe, it would drop cobblestone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. If I
Very
put
cool.
logs where the red block is, it would be logs from that side, and it would drop planks.
Very cool.
Yep. If I put a diamond block in there, it would drop diamonds or drop a diamond block, but you would have to use an iron pickaxe.
Right.
Yeah, because it is the material.
Right. Okay. So, I've got the anti-observation goggles. I'm taking them off.
Yep.
I'm putting on the quantum goggles. What is that going to do?
Okay, that is going to show you where the blocks with quantum properties are. If you look in the middle there,
Aha.
yes. Now those blocks, for one thing, we're both observing them. So there we go. Yeah, now check it out now.
Still green.
Yeah, they're all going to be that weird, funky, fuzzy green. Now the reason that is helpful is if you're placing blocks that have a no block in one of the 6 face fields, like in the crafting table, the top middle is the north face.
Uh-huh.
If I don't put a block there when I'm crafting the quantum property block, if you look at it from the north, it won't be there. Like there will be no block in that position. But if you're trying to place blocks and you're moving around the scene, that's really annoying if they keep disappearing. So you put on those green goggles, and you always see the quantum cube. And you can place them and move them and jump on them and all that stuff, no matter which way you're looking at them from.
Ah, I see. Whoop.
Yep. Whoop. He's gone.
All right.
I blew his mind.
Yes. Yes, you have.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the most basic quantum principle, is the observational dependence. That's going to play into what comes next, which we might need to break it here.
Yeah. So because there's more, right?
Oh yeah, there's the other two properties, superposition and entanglement. And I've got a little demonstration at the end that shows those two working together.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
not all just dry, boring lecture stuff. Just
Right.
this episode.
Just this episode. Okay. Well, I believe we're going to cut this episode here, and next episode we will talk about the other two things. What were they called again?
Superposition and entanglement.
Right. Next episode.
Yes.
I don't even know where to start.
Science!
Science!
It's really very simple once you understand how the recipe works, I promise.
Yes, which is that thing down there. All right.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna cut the episode here because there's no reason to have an hour-long episode because that's what it looks like this is gonna turn into. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the next episode. As always, we appreciate y'all for watching. If you have any questions about all this stuff, which I'm sure you will because I have questions. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will pass them along to Mr. Morologist here, and we will try to get them answered next episode, or not next episode, but the next episode after that, because we're going to record the next episode right away.
Yes. While we're on a roll of science.
Right, while we're on a roll. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and we will see y'all next time when we talk about superposition and entanglement, superposition and entanglement. So yeah, we'll see y'all next time.
Next time!